So the Lakers made it to the Western Conference Finals. I'm man enough to say yes. My prediction was wrong and I was wrong. My prediction was the two LA teams would not make it to the conference finals. The Lakers already made it. The Clippers are one game away from making it to the conference finals. Is it possible? There's a very good chance it might happen. Why? We saw it today. The officiating was terrible. The Lakers got all the confidence. They were red hot. They were not missing a shot. I mean, I did say that the Lakers was the better team. The Lakers definitely was the better team. And today, man, from the jump, you could tell the Houston Rockets were just deflated from the very beginning. A couple of calls, and the Houston Rockets were just deflated. The Lakers just ran them out of the gym, whatever you want to call it, the bubble or what. They were ready to pack their bags after the first quarter. Yes, they did try to fight back, but it wasn't really a fight at all. You ask me, it was a terrible game. Just absolutely terrible. I was watching it. It didn't feel like a playoff game, right? A lot of the games have been great. 2 games I was disappointed. This game and I think the other game was yesterday. I talked about it a little bit. But all the other games have been great, incredible games. Yes, the officiating hasn't been all that great. But this has been terrible. This series just absolutely terrible. Now, I know the Rockets can't come out there and complain about the officiating and all that. They did that. Was it like a year ago, 2 years ago, when Harden went against, Foster? But he just won against OKC, This time it was James Harden and Chris Paul. They had issues with Foster, but this time it was James Harden on one side and Chris Paul on the other side. So somebody had to win. Right. I'm not saying there's some kind of conspiracy against them or something. I don't know. I really don't know. But one thing I know for sure, those calls were just terrible. Terrible. You see calls on one side, you don't see calls on the other side. Not to say that the Lakers also didn't get bogus calls against them. They did. The Rockets, I did. But some of those calls just deflated the Houston Rockets a long time ago. And this game was just like, you know what? There's nothing that we could do here. This game is over before it even began. That's the way it was. Well, that already began. They thought they had a chance. They was thinking that they were going to battle this thing. But the Lakers were just too good. And then the officiating was just horrible. They were just outmatched. And that's the way it is. That's the way the game is, And the Lakers were shooting lights out. If they could shoot the 3 like that, it's a problem for a lot of teams. So congratulations to the Lakers advancing all the way to the Western Conference Finals. It's kind of like they just stripped the Houston Rockets' powers of shooting the 3, and they were shooting the 3 better than the Houston Rockets. That's what happened. James Harden was not attempting that many shots. They forced the ball out. And Russell Westbrook was not playing all that great. Okay, let's not even get into that. That's a different story right there. The officiating was terrible. That's why the series was just terrible. But clearly the Lakers were the better team, and they advanced into the Western Conference Finals. So let's leave it at that. And I guess my prediction was off. So congratulations to the Lakers. Hey, yo, make sure you forget to subscribe. Make sure you do that. And make sure you forget to hit that bell right there so you don't hear from me. Do whatever you want to do, man. Whatever, man.